Hardly.
He hardly seemed to know what he was doing.
Centigrade.
Out here in the summer, it can reach 50 degrees centigrade.
Barbecue.
The Crimps are coming over for a barbecue.
Element.
Tomorrow I want you to tell me the missing element of your story.
Sensory.
Pain is both a sensory and emotional experience.
Yarn.
They used yarn to make clothes.
Analogy.
Can you make an analogy that might help us understand?
Convenience.
I love shopping from the convenience of my own home.
Publication.
So, Jane, can you stop the publication of this book? Or not?
Compulsory.
School is compulsory for children between the ages of 6 and 14.
Pointed.
Greyback grinned, showing pointed teeth.
Spread.
Zoe Bird needs to spread her wings.
Assemble.
The army has assembled, Count Dooku.
Clone.
The clones look and act like their parents.
Discourse.
The first is equality, a term popular in social and political discourse.
Aquifer.
The aquifer formed when snow melts in the summer sun and trickles downward.
Reverse.
But if we act now, there may still be a chance to reverse the trend.
Conversion.
Westminster City Council is trying to limit the number of office to residential conversions.
Summary.
Could she write me a summary of the report?
Carbon.
Life is completely dependent on carbon.
Petroleum.
Petroleum is a fossil fuel. Accessory.
I need some accessories to go with my new gaming setup.
Planet.
The Earth is not just an ordinary planet.
Appreciation.
You obviously have no appreciation of literature.
Elongate.
The fiber elongates quickly for about 16 days.
Oblivious.
They seem oblivious to the noisy crowd around them.
Therefore.
We don't notice and therefore we don't act.
Imagist. The American Imagist poetry has exerted great influences on the early style of Chinese New Poetry.
Path.
He found her walking along a path through the fields.
Yoke.
Tomorrow she would fit the yoke about her neck.
A bridge.
It was abridged from the original work.
Collaborate.
The musicians collaborated on the song Bad Blood.
Adept.
I'm quite adept at finding buried treasure.
Controversial.
Now, this movie was so controversial that people called it racist in 1915.
Agenda.
Special board meeting today. Only one item on the agenda. You. Latitude.
The other thing you need on that map is longitude and latitude.
Appraise.
Christian's an appraiser. He needs actual product to appraise.
Session.
As you can see, the course is split into morning and afternoon sessions.
Hail.
Since the shooting, the policemen have been hailed as heroes.
Aptitude.
What if I don't have an aptitude for languages?
Trifle.
You forget essential points in pursuing trifles.
Dismiss.
Don't be so quick to dismiss old tech, Alice.
Archive.
This part of the archive contained medical records from before 1920.
Browse.
What was Shaq browsing at the mall?
Collaborative.
She was wonderful, collaborative, fun, and a little dangerous.
Defer.
Sophia deferred admission to Oxford.
Prefer.
I prefer apples to oranges.
Comprehensible.
Economic life is messy, but it is also occasionally comprehensible.
Diligent.
Because I'm harmless and a diligent bee.
Enlighten.
I think I know what's going on.
Enlighten us.
Frenzy.
She worked herself into a frenzy when she thought she lost her friend's cat.
Remarkable.
This is a remarkable achievement.
Dispatch.
Police have been dispatched to your home.
Radioactive.
She used radioactive materials to treat cancer.
Incapacitate.
The idea is for police to use it on unruly protesters, to disrupt their breathing and incapacitate them.
Potassium.
Pumpkin is also loaded with potassium.
Incorporate.
You have to incorporate what you love into your work.
Crippling.
Today, the island continues to face a crippling economic crisis.
Slip.
She and her magic made my horse slip on the ice last night.
Impending.
I'm perfectly aware of the threat of my impending death.
Decline.
All across the world, turtles are in decline.
Pepper.
Add some salt and pepper, and then enjoy.
Bison.
Male bison weigh in at 1 ton.
Gist.
Well, I get the gist of it. I kind of understand.
Hypothetical.
Can I ask you a hypothetical question?
Illustrative.
The stories you will hear in this audiobook are illustrative examples, not based on specific events or people.
Perspicuous. The explanation they gave was simple and perspicuous.
Intern.
From what I have seen, she is one of the hospital's most popular interns.
Rigorous.
You went through rigorous testing when you joined my team.
Skim.
Perhaps the Talbot's milk was not very well skimmed that afternoon.
Podium.
Standing on the podium, I felt nervous.
Subordinate.
The minority is subordinate to the majority.
Swap.
All I have is this pie. I'll swap it for your watch.
Transcribe.
Let me have the recorder and I'll start transcribing the interview.
Abby.
It was obviously a big abbey. There were a lot of monks.
Batter.
Hundreds of thousands of women are battered, afraid to come forward.
Landing.
They feared the plane would not make a safe landing.
Syllabus.
I revised my syllabus for the spring semester.
Brag.
He loves bragging about how great he is.
Curtsy.
Apologies, Your Grace. I never did master the curtsy.
Feast.
Now, let us celebrate with a traditional Christmas feast.
Gorge.
It was on your advice that we decided to bridge the gorge at this point.
Lope.
Summer and grey wind came loping beside them, sniffing at the wind.
Systematize.
So, this is my lab now. It's a little bit more systematized.
Disturb.
He's asleep at the moment, and I won't disturb him.
Envelope.
I'll write the address on the envelope now.
Monitor.
Good. Monitor his online activity as well.
Submit.
I submitted your report to DC.
Palate.
The G is made with the back of the tongue touching the soft palate.
Manage.
I manage our sales team.
Squabble.
The Hungarian leader squabbles with some in his party and with America.
Recommend.
Can you recommend a gift?
Compatible.
I don't think my charger is compatible with your phone.
Unity.
Let us act with unity and not division.
Parliament.
Israelis will vote on Tuesday to elect a new parliament.
Mirror.
It's a mere 28 steps from the building entrance.
Hive.
Caroline, how many bees are in that hive?
Tempt.
Money doesn't tempt me. I'm after bigger game.
Resort.
This place is just so charming. The perfect winter resort.
Ravine.
Suddenly, I am glad we fell down that ravine.